All right. All right. Let's get it. Cover this side. Needs to go up the ridge here. H2, what's going on? How are we doing? Oh, hanging in there. You too, man. I mean, it's a little past it now, but is it still, I mean, I can say it lingers around, because you got to think after Christmas is over, we pretty much run right into New Year's, and then everybody just waits for Valentine's Day. But as I've become an adult, not a lot of people really care about Valentine's Day. Really, I mean, people do, but like, it's not that big. Like most people don't even remember it exists. Yeah, that's true, but I mean, even then, it's still some people like if you're working, who the hell gives a fuck about the Valentine's Day if you got to work. I mean, I don't know. It's just weird when you get older. A lot of that stuff just kind of fades away. What are you up to today, man? Where are you from? Yeah, I did. I celebrated with my family. I went in there and actually, I still have the little tassel thing to. Oh, hold on. There we go. Pakistan. Hell yeah. Do you play a lot of Counter Strike, or are you here from the Discord, or? What's funny, huh? What's so funny? Oh, you like the esports side of it? Man, uh, there is nothing that'll entertain me like a good Counter Strike tournament. It's just something about it, man. I think it's just because the way, like, how fast paced the game is sometimes. But it's just like nothing. There's nothing like it. Besides, like, gladiators, there's just nothing like it. Oh, you enjoy it too much? I mean, I could see how it could be a problem, I guess. That's way too close to it. Uh, I would say I probably like Anubis the most. Okay, for just playing with friends, Office, but actually like get competitive on and enjoy, probably Anubis, which is what I think I'll be doing after Mirage. Oh yeah, the movement ability on that map is pretty good. I would say so. Nuke is a lot of like really key important rotation speeds and things like that, so you definitely have to be You definitely have to know your shit or you just don't get anything done, you know? Alright. That part's looking pretty good. I've played Project Zomboid, but I was not the biggest fan of it. It's just like I don't know if I want to take that like the amount of time to invest in a game like that. You know, just you'd have to know so much about a game that like it's not information that transitions into other games, really. You're just kind of learning it to be better at it, but the game hates you, so oh shit. There we go. Well, I guess have to do it how I was gonna do it before. Okay, I guess I'll do it the hard way. Bum, 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 bum. Be another one like 50. Oh yeah, I mean, I have like 2,000 hours or something in War Thunder. I mean, I am definitely Counter Strike is not my main thing for like playing. I just I saw that there was a big gap in the map making because I've done maps like this for a while. Like I've done map making on the side for a while, but I just saw that there wasn't a lot of effort still being put into making like fun maps like this from Valve's perspective. So he's like, you know what? I'll just do it for him, and it's kind of taken off, and I found a good niche for it, so I'm sticking to it. And yeah, I mean that's pretty much my plan for now. Did I just arc that edge on it? Okay, I'll say that arc that edge on it. No, okay. Redo, redo, redo. What about you? You play anything other than Counter-Strike? All right. Which one's my favorite in War Thunder? Probably the Sav 2128-8. The like, you basically get a not full auto, but like 0.5 second reload, 120 millimeter. Just so you could just sling HE at people's roofs. It's kind of broken, but and it's at 3.7 for some reason. I don't know why, but I mean premium vehicles, I guess. War Thunder's gonna do War Thunder things. What the hell's going on here? What can I? Because that's in the way? Am I missing something here? Okay, there we go. This is a good song. I like these non-copyright songs actually. Oh, did you get it on Steam or where'd you get it? Yep, Steam. Yeah, the winter sales are always nice. I usually pick up a couple games. At least a couple. Blue Haven, did you make this from scratch? If you mean the Mirage part, no, this is a direct port, but the snow, yes, I generated the snow with a geometry node setup that is customized, and I generated, that like made myself for use in films, and I just transitioned that with like decimation and things like that to make the snow. And then, I mean, obviously, split it into separate parts in Blender and imported it here. So that part I did make, but the Mirage part is just a direct port of the in-game version. But how you doing today, Mr. Heaven and Manser? I see you in there. How you doing? Where's everybody coming in from? Oh, I'm doing alright there. Did I say your... Is that man? Oh, did I say man? Hold on. Did I say Manser? That is obviously Mamcar. My bad. I don't know. Poland. Oh, hello there. Is it Mamser? Okay, I thought so. I'm like, that kind of reads like it would be pronounced that way. I just thought Mamcar was too obvious. I don't know. Where's everybody coming in from? I know probably a couple of you are going to be coming in from the Discord, but what are we doing today? I know I'm streaming at a weird time. I figure it probably wouldn't be a lot of people that are local to me, which, I mean, that's not, I mean, it doesn't matter to me, but the big adventure? No, I'm just making this so. I mean, it could be part of it, but I am in their Steam group. But I just noticed that Valve was not making a very big effort to make fun maps like this anymore, and it is literally just a power vacuum, right? Like, I mean, power isn't the right word for it. Like, they weren't making them. I know how to make good-looking maps that are like festive and stuff like that too, especially from working in film. So I was like, okay, I'll just do it. So here I am. I mean, that's really as simple as it is. And then obviously, making the videos on them and everything. But I had a sense that there was a big like demand for people that wanted to have fun maps like this again. But ever since it's been taking off, I did not realize how like fiending people were in this game for good, like just any, not even like obviously these aren't going to be like in-game professional looking maps all the time that I'm making, but just anything, any kind of content of any kind. Like, people have been fiending for just anything. So I don't know if that is just a telltale of people maybe are just too demanding, or maybe Valve just like isn't. I don't know, but you like a good hide and seek map? Well, I actually have Twixie is working on a hide and seek version of Dust 2 Christmas, or maybe is it already out? He hasn't told me anything, so I don't know if it is already out. I was not aware of that. Not that it matters. I hadn't heard anything yet. But if you guys are interested in seeing the stuff that I've already made, the workshop link for my maps and everything is in my description of the stream. So if you want to go see all the maps and everything I've been working on, I'll just show you guys right now the recent stuff. This is actually unreleased. I'm working on a port and like a remaster of Sword Base from Reach. That's going to be a lot of fun. Nuke Christmas is the most recent like big name one that I've done. This was a lot of fun. I did part of that on stream. This was a pretty simple one, but still fun. People have been loving it. A lot of big CS teams have been playing on it, which has been awesome. And then Dust 2 Christmas was the one that really, I wouldn't say exploded, but has been doing pretty good. But yeah, if you guys want to go check them out or play on them or have your buddies play on them, the link to my workshop profile is in the description. And also, if you want to keep up with what I'm doing and all the maps and game, because I also do indie game development too. I've just been focusing on the maps a lot recently. But if you want to join my Discord there and just keep up with everything, the link's in the description and get you in there, and you can see whenever I post about stuff, because I don't post about everything on my YouTube community there. I just kind of don't like the way they have it set up, but I do keep everybody up to date with stuff in the Discord. Am I a Vulcan creative? I'm not. I'm not sure. I mean, yeah, I'm gonna sound stupid, but I'm not sure I know what you're talking about. Is that like a group or something? Oh, no, I'm only in Mapcore. I just found out about that for some of my buddies that like I know FM Pone's in there, a lot of the big map creators. Um, I mean, I've been introduced to a lot of community servers and things like that though recently with everything that's been happening. So I'm starting to get like intertwined and all that. Oh, you mean like for porting the Halo maps? Yeah, but I want to like I'm like going through the effort of making them like to the tier that I usually make maps to, like proper materials and everything, and not just directly porting the textures. Which is what Swordbase is at right now. So I'm going through and actually like remastering all the normal maps and everything. Oh, that Manser, that's actually funny you say that. I'm literally, I wasn't gonna say this yet, but you just brought it up, and I'm actually working on a full like model that like like where I do architecture visualization for work, or I did for a while. I'm working on a fully fledged, remastered, like properly modeled out, realistic materials and everything version of Westwood that had the underground tunnel. That version that was wider. I don't remember which one it's called, but the wider version that had the fence gaps and the underground tunnels and everything. I'm working on a fully fledged out, like realistic version of that for Counter Strike right now. So that's going to be coming out here in a little while. I would say after I get done, because after Mirage, I'm going to do Anubis Christmas. Then I'm not sure after Anubis. I would like to keep doing Christmas maps. Hold on. All right. Yeah, I would like to do all the Christmas maps, but I also want to fit in other maps in between them, so it's not just the Christmas maps. I think Westwood would be a great one to stream too. Like do full like a full Wild West outfit and everything, and like get everything set up for it, and just be in the mood of it, and just work on it. But the architecture part of it, I have already pretty much finished, because that's really boring to watch. Like I mean, like the blockouts and stuff, like getting everything leveled out and all that, all the detail work and all the modeling for like all like I'm gonna make a fully fledged out like bar and everything in that one building, and have like all the like stairs and steps and everything be properly modeled out, and like make it as detailed as possible, because that's gonna be a great map. And honestly, Westwood is just fun. Like I remember back in 1.6 playing it, it's just fun, man. I don't know. This is perfectly, I mean, not perfectly balanced, but I just never had any bad times on Westwood. I don't know. My favorite map maker, for historical stuff, probably Nipper, but for like newer stuff, probably Pone. You know, FM Pone. Just, I mean, he's been doing a lot of great work. Lily's doing great work too. Lily Q. I don't really have like a favorite. Um, yeah, if you want to talk like OG, probably Nipper. He's pretty much just dominated map making for, I think it's safe to say, like 20 years. He pretty much dominated it for community maps anyway. I've been trying my best. I don't even, is he, this is going to sound bad, is he even still alive? Like I haven't seen anything from him recently, so I don't, is he like still around? Is he still like post about stuff? Because I'd like to get in contact with them. I really would. But I don't even know how you'd go about that. Alright, this needs to stretch over here. Yeah, I don't know about comp either on Westwood. I think that would probably not work, but it'd be a really fun community map, man. I mean, it was. There's no reason why it wouldn't be, especially with a good-looking remaster. I think people would love it. I really do. Like, spend like a like 3 or 4 days just on the map modeling alone, just make everything just beautiful. That'd be a banger. I think people would really like it. Especially for the older crowd that grew up doing it and kind of just rightfully have this image that Counter-Strike is just copy-paste maps and just there for the money, which, like, I'm just going to say this, right? Let's be real here. Everybody here probably either adult or understands how adult world works. People are not going to make maps just for the fun of it unless they really love it. Like, you know, I'll be honest. I am trying my best right now to reach out to sponsors and things like that to get stuff set up with how this has been going. I would like to do this for a living. I really would. But there are also a lot of people that, you know, make money other ways that honestly just do it for fun. And they need to be honored. I mean, they really do. But I don't know. I just don't feel like you have to have a good mix of wanting to do it for money and wanting to do it for fun, because at the end of the day, you're just going to end up with what we have now with Valve, where they just like, I won't say they don't care, because I don't believe that. I think they just have gone too far into the investor mindset where they just don't think that anything that they can't guarantee will make them a lot of money, they just don't put any time into. It's like, that's not how you're supposed to do it. Yeah, like, I don't want to... I mean, I know the people that put maps in the game. Like, here's... Okay, I've been thinking about this a lot recently. If I could just have, like, 1 or 2 maps in-game, or have, like indie projects or something, like, just one, just take off and explode and make me enough money where I could just, like, support, like, completely do this full time, I would do everything else for, like, you know, like, I'll just put a number out there. Let's say I made, like 10 million off of a game that exploded and people loved it and I, like, put a lot of time into. I would never charge for anything ever again. I mean, I'd make that money, pay off all my family's debts and everything, and then just make the best shit that I possibly could. Like, make absolute certified banger games, maps, like, storylines, like, just do it full time and just make cool shit. Like, you know, stream 2 or 3 days a week. The other days, you know, hang out with my buddies and do cool. Like, that is all I want right now. I'm working my ass off to be able to do that. I just want to make cool stuff, let people have fun, make my money from some big project, and then just do it. Like, that is all I want right now, and I am willing to work however hard that takes. That is all I want to do now. I don't know. I don't understand, like, with a company like that, I know they get into corporate stuff and a lot of the money gets bled into paying people, but if you forget the amount of money they're making, right? Like, if you put I'm not gonna say $1 billion, you put 100 million in my face and said make a game like Counter-Strike, I could probably do it in 6 or 7 months, right? And just work at it 16, 17 hours a day. Do it, make the money, and then just make cool shit for, like, the rest of my life. I don't understand why it's such a hard concept for them to constantly be making stuff. So, I'm talking about, like, making maps for a game, like, not just for Counter-Strike, like, being an environment artist, right? Or, like, have a game that takes off. And I'm not going to do it this way, but I know a lot of people make money off of making maps by sponsors, like a lot of the trading websites and things like that will pay them to put advertisements in their maps, and they make money that way. I personally, and also off of YouTube, right? Like, make the map, make YouTube content with it and things like that. But that's not really the route I want to go. I mean, I am making YouTube videos, and I would love to make money that way too, which I'm trying to do. But I think I would love to just, like, put a lot of time into a game and maps and things like that, and just have maybe one or two just do really good, and just let me... I would just love to do this full time. Like, just do this. Just make cool stuff, maps, games, props, like, just like mods, stuff like that. I would just love to do that full time. So yeah, I mean, that's really why I work so hard at it right now. That's just what I don't know. It'd just be awesome, I think. What's up, Bat? What are you up to, big dog? How old am I? I'm 22. Valve needs a dedicated community man pool that rotates monthly. I agree. I really do. I've been saying that for a while. If they really wanted to constantly have cool stuff, if they just said, alright guys, we are going to guarantee you that I'm going to guarantee, like, we're going to guarantee the community map makers that there'll be this many maps every month that get added to the game and you guys get paid to have them in the game. Like, dude, they would have the coolest, like, they would never run out of content. This game would never die. I mean, it's literally as simple as that, which that's used to have. I'm not going to say it's how it used to be, but whenever the game was in its early stages, that's where most of these maps came from, was community. I mean, Mirage, I'm pretty sure was a community map. I know Anubis was. Like, that's where their roots came from, so I don't know why they're just all of a sudden abandoning it. Okay, I know they added community maps recently, but that's not the same. They were added as community maps, so they just gave them the content for it, and then that's just it. Like, it's just not the same. Love to make COD maps in CS. Well, I did actually make Nuketown in Counter-Strike, and a lot of people loved it, and a lot of people are still sticking around from that, and they understand why I took it down, but I honestly just did not want to mess with the legal stuff. Can't make Dust 2 rain? Well, that sucks, man. I don't know. I definitely will probably end up doing it, though. Can't open file for the particle systems, or what? Do you know, well, this is a stupid question, I guess, but do you know what's giving you errors, or is it just not opening at all? Put one between these Christmas. Put one between these lanterns, I mean. Oh, trying to make game modes? Hell yeah, dude. I respect anybody that, like, I know it would be rare to be able to do it for money, like to be able to do not just map making. I'm not just gonna be making maps forever. I mean, like, making games and things like that. But I know it's like content wise, I think it's very possible, like being able to always make content, not just in Counter-Strike. This game's not gonna live forever. I mean, for any game that has community map making, just making content with them. Like, an idea that I've had for a while is like a wipeout map. That would be really. I mean, it could be good for content. I mean, it'd be so fun to watch a wipeout tournament in Counter Strike. Like that'd be awesome. Like have surf maps and stuff like that. I just think that'd be so cool. Wipeout? Here, let me open another. I mean, I guess, yeah, you could say Fall Guys. Wipeout's an older show. I don't blame you guys for not knowing it. This is like like an early 2000s. Wipeout was huge. Um, well, if you're 26, then I don't know. I don't. You might not remember this, but do you remember the show Wipeout? Maybe it might have just been an American thing. I don't know. Well, they had the hold on. Like Top Gear did episodes with it. Yeah, it might have just not been popular in your country. Why can I not find any OG? Okay, here, this'll do it. Like this stuff, you know, like the red balls and the like American Ninja Warrior type stuff. No comms when your teammates die? That'd be sick. Make it like Tarkov level. That'd be all. This chick was always hot too, but um yeah, I don't know. I think this would be fun, kind of like do a parkour map with people, like a death barrier down here. I think that'd be sick. I'd like to do some light streams across here. Let's try like 85. Yeah, that's about what I thought. Yeah, you'll have to send me the stuff for that. I'll get in there and see if I can help you guys or do stuff like that sometimes. I mean, I like stuff like that. You know, honestly, I've been putting the word out. Really, what I would like to do right now is, even if it's part-time, um, make enough from like work for a studio doing environment design and just make enough to subsidize myself and like get this going. I really would love to do that. Like just do map making and stuff like that full time would just be awesome. Because I've done it before. I was a lead technical artist for a while. I led a team of character artists, sculptors, and other technical artists. The studio kind of just dissipated when because the game got out of development and launched and didn't do very well, so a lot of the investors pulled out. So then I went into some other stuff, and I've been helping my brother grow his construction business. But yeah, I think so too. I think I don't want to like just stick to Counter-Strike forever, honestly. I think it got way too like corporate and try hard and like all about the numbers. Yeah, I that's where I'm kind of in the middle ground about, because at the end of the day everybody needs to make money, but I know what it's like working at those kind of studios, so I don't know. But like I said, if I could just even like do it a little bit here and there, like just enough, I wouldn't need much, like money wise. I don't have any kids or anything. I don't like, I support myself, um, like major bill wise for the most part. So I mean, I still live with my parents, but I would love to just make enough to like basically equate a part-time job, but be doing something cool like that. I mean, that's all. I don't need much really. I need to make an official statement about that. I really I have a lot of connections in the game design and things like that, like the sphere of that. I I really need to make a formal request. Like, if you know anybody that's hiring um, any game studios or anything like that, like I said, it doesn't have to be a big place. Just somewhere to subsidize myself enough to make a living at it. That'd be about all I need. And obviously, they would understand like that I do this too. Like, just be able to make maps for people, or maybe even just like creative direction or things like that I've already done would be awesome. Um, yeah. Slide this more this way. Yeah, I'm gonna decorate T-spawn a lot more. Whatever. So yeah, I'll just say that here too. If you guys know any studios that are looking for environment artists or creative direction or anything like tech leads or anything of that notion, then please let me know. I'd like to get connected with somebody and get something going on that end so I can do this full time. Man, that's gonna look sick. In between the lights there and spawn, that's gonna be awesome. Whoa, that's cool. But yeah, what you guys were talking about, I think, I really think Counter-Strike is not only too competitive now. I think it was, I don't know. I mean, you can't really say too competitive because people are making money at it, so there's a reason for them to, like, you can't blame them. So I don't know. Like, you can't blame people for wanting to be competitive at this game when it pays so much. Any tips for a newbie making maps? Honestly, I would say just do it. Just get out there and do it, and don't be afraid. I mean, don't just like post whatever, but people are going to say things and give you feedback. And I'll tell you, especially for a game like Counter-Strike, you are definitely going to get a lot of irate people no matter what you do, because it's just the way the game is too. Like, you are never going to be able to fully please people. So even just besides like the skill side of making maps, I would say probably the best advice is to just do it and do what you think is fun and make cool stuff and just, I mean, honestly, the best advice I can give you is your haters are actually going to be really helpful, because as much as they are haters, they usually at least like kind of know what they're talking about. Like, I've learned a lot of what I know for design and things like that from haters, because I mean, they're the most honest people on the planet. Like, everybody that says, like, I hate to say hate comments because that just sounds like a fucking buzzword, but everybody that says things about like negative things like that, I don't know. I think there's a lot of use in it, but as far as tools, I would definitely use the Source 2 viewer to port maps with. If you're porting from existing games or anything like that, use the Source 2 viewer to export it into a VMap so you can just open it in the editor and work on it. Yeah, that's what I would say. You're competing with people who do this as a hobby, so that's tough to make money on this, I think. I have no idea. Yeah, I'm not talking about making money on the maps immediately or even forever, because, you know, I would make the money on the YouTube content, not the maps themselves. But I think, I really think that it'd be so fun, man. It'd be awesome. But I know there's a lot of competition for it, so I'm not saying I want to be the best on the planet or have the most influence with it. But I think there's a lot of money to be made in environment art and creative stuff like that. Oh, the 50 series? Man, I think before they just keep pushing out new generations of these cards, I think before they start pushing out new generations of these cards, they need to optimize the ones that are already out. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. But I think they need to optimize the 30 and 40 series a lot more before they push out other ones. Like, the driver problems I've seen with 30 series are just ridiculous. Like, just problems upon problems upon problems upon problems. Which 30 series has been done pretty well now, but I mean, most people still aren't even buying 40 series cards. I mean, I know people that have them, but most people still aren't even pushing past 30 series still. So, I just think it's going to pollute the market, really. I mean, what's the MSRP on a flagship 50 series even going to be? Like $2,000 at least? Yeah, I don't know about 50 series really. I don't know what the MSRP and things like that are going to be, but probably not cheap. $2,500. I mean, I don't know what. I mean, a 4090 alone is already like pretty damn good. I don't. I know for like AI stuff it'd be great, but man, what the hell do you need what is it going to be, like a 96 gig card? Like 48 is already plenty. What do you need 96 gigs of VRAM for? even with AI stuff, a lot of them are becoming so optimized you can run them locally on 8 gigs of VRAM or even just RAM. Like, I don't know what do you need? Maybe just to flex and to have that much headroom, but I mean, what do you need 96 gigs of VRAM for? Remake game you like or love? Man, they've done a lot of pretty okay ones. Favorite though? I don't know what my favorite would be. Made any CS maps from scratch? I'm getting ready to work on one soon. I want to, after I do Anubis Christmas, um, I'm going to move into making a radiation map. It's just called D-Radiation. It's going to be, it's not going to be like nuke, like in a nuclear facility. I'm thinking um, like stalker type, out in the woods at a log cabin type of stuff, like mystical type of post-apocalyptic. That would be really cool. There's not a lot of maps like that in CS, like newer looking, realistic looking maps anyway. But yeah, like I said, I don't want to be like, I'm not just gonna like cocoon myself in map making. I would like to. I'm gonna be also making YouTube content, like doing, like I'm gonna be making a video on the top soundtracks of 2024. What's up, Bat? Welcome back. Like top songs of 2024, top soundtracks. Cause I just like music. I like art, just in general. But map making right now, I'm just doing it because it's fun and people are enjoying them. But I would also like to move into just being making content on other games and hanging out with my buddies, reacting to other stuff. Yeah, but like I said, not just map making for content. Like music, art, just a lot of Blender stuff people are working on. Um, I'm going to be recording it tonight, like the top 100 songs of 2024 that came out this year. Uh, I know a lot of people like watching stuff like that, and I love watching and I love reacting to that kind of stuff. The top music playlists are always so cool. Like you don't remember that these songs even came out, and then you go back and watch it, and you're like, wait, it came out this year, and then you're like, oh yeah, that was a banger. I don't know, something about it. Also, speaking of YouTube, thanks for over 1.3 thousand views on the new video about Dust 2 Christmas. I mean, that was crazy. I know that's not like an absolutely insane amount, but for the first day, for me it is. But that would also be a good video, I think. Top 10 custom maps. That would be sick. I know some people that do like custom map content, just like looking at people's maps and stuff like that. I just, like I said, I don't want to cocoon myself into that and then be stuck and not have anything else that people watch me for. So I'd like to make, dude, I hate the fucking wintertime sickness shit. It's so annoying. I'd love to make content just watching other people's videos and stuff like that. I mean, it's called react content, but I mean, I think it'd be good. It'd be fun to edit, not too stressful, not too intensive on stuff. I mean, people make a lot of money doing it, so I don't see any reason why I couldn't too. From reality. The 3D skybox, I'll port it over after I get all the lights and everything in there. Generate the snow on it, because I do that separately, because it's like way lower resolution than the rest of the map. So I do that after. Agony. Escape from reality. I don't know why I know this song. I don't remember hearing it anywhere. Maybe I'm just schizo, I don't know. Battlefield 1? Man. That is a throwback. I actually, that was the first game that I played like major full-time online. I got the Xbox Live package thing with it, like open it up and they gave you the month or whatever it was of free Xbox Live. I played the shit out of Battlefield 1 on Xbox. Like, nothing will ever come close to Battlefield 1 for me. I mean, people are still playing it. It just still holds up to this day. Like they just nailed it. I would play the soundtrack for Battlefield 1, but I don't want to get instantly taken down. That is just asking to get banned. I like that. On Xbox? Man, I would say my favorite was probably Mortal Kombat. That's what I spent the most time on, besides Halo. Obviously, Halo is like, I mean, that was it. But I'd say Mortal Kombat. All right, I'm gonna get up to. I know I said I'd finish this today. I'm gonna get up to probably like A site area past kitchen there, and then I'll stop for today. Um, this is definitely fun though. This is gonna be a banger map. I know people are definitely gonna like it. Oh, I need to copy paste that over. Love and love. Live and well. Oh, Titanfall? Oh my goodness. Titanfall was just a banger. That and Battlefield 1 I don't think are ever going to be topped. Movement wise, insane. Nothing is like Titanfall. I know people say, well, there's Apex. No. No, Apex is clunky to me. Nothing just works like Titanfall. Never. I mean, like, I've never found anything like it. Unless there is one that I don't know of. Food-wise, uh, I honestly am not too picky anymore, but if I had my choice of anything, I'd say pot stickers. You ever had pot stickers? The, what's it called? The, there's like a name for what they are. I don't know why I can't think of what it is right now. They are, pot stickers are, well, I can't remember what they're called. Well, whatever. I guess I'm just stupid. Chili Millie? What is that? Never heard of that. Is that like just a thing there, or? Oh, I don't even know how many hours I had in Battlefield 1. I probably in the 2 or 3,000 at least. At least. Movement in CS? What do you mean? Like, you mean like movement styles, or? Oh, I see what you're saying. I still think Source is the best. Especially what they did with Subtick. Surfing in this game is just broken, so everybody surfs in Source now. Everybody. And they got it right, what can I say? They made CS Source, they got it right. Hell yeah. Alright. Oh man, I got all the way through T-spawn, starting in mid, and coming up to B site here, decorated, so I think I'm going to call it good for now. I'd like to separate this out more and take more time on them. I did Dust 2 and Nuke pretty fast, but I want to chill down on this and work on some other stuff, so I believe I'm going to leave it there for now. I might be live tomorrow, I'm not sure, we'll see, but yeah, I'll talk to you guys later.